Happy day 169 of day trading the stock market. Now, I bit the bullet and I messed with my hotkeys. I was up early this morning. And this is my thought process. I traded pre-market. And this is my thought process. Well, first I logged in and I remembered it was a bank holiday, but the stock market was still open, which means trading in a cash account, my funds did not settle as they usually do. They haven't settled yet from the trades I took on Friday. So now essentially all I have to trade with is the amount of cash that I did not touch or trade from Friday is the amount that I have available to trade today, which is not very much. But I logged in, I saw that, I was like, oh, that's a bummer. So that was around 5:50 this morning. I rolled out of bed at like 5:45, got to the computer at 5:50. I was like, this sucks. So, but here's my thought process. And I know a lot of people have asked, why don't you trade pre-market? And my answer typically is because statistically speaking, my pre-market stats are trash. But that was from several years ago. That was from several years ago when I first started trading this type of strategy. Now, I've been trading for a really long time, right? Many of you know this already about me, but I placed my first trade in like 2010, okay? So I've been around the markets for a while. I strictly traded options for a long time, but anyways, I digress. That's it. But this is the most fun strategy for me that I think is the best for me. So that data was from several years ago. Now, my thought process is I'm sitting here at the market open from 8:30 to about 9 o'clock usually. If there's nothing going on, maybe I push in an extra 30 minutes. I have a window from 6 a.m. to 6:15-ish, 6:30. So I was like, I might as well do that, even if there's nothing. And this was really my reasoning. Since the tariff news on Friday and the stock market dropped, crypto liquidated like 19 billion, which is the worst liquidation day, I think, yet for crypto. I was like, the stock market open might be tough. But there's always something moving at 6 a.m. There's always something moving that has quick momentum, whether it lasts 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, regardless, because there's always something that has news. So it's either I trade the momentum, trade the news, or I sit here and I wait for the market open and I kind of cross my fingers and hope we have something. Now, am I going to do that every day? No. But I feel like what I just said makes perfect sense. And if it makes perfect sense, I feel like I got to do it. Like, yeah, I was groggy. Yeah, I didn't know if my hotkeys were working. I set up the hotkeys again right before stock market open. I tested it out with these 25 shares, as you can see here. Let's see, 922. I took the 1 minute to make a new high over that candle. That was a win on the first trade. This is on a different laptop, mind you, so I'm going to have to try this again on this laptop because I just tried to set it up. I took this curl here. This was over the whole dollar. I got in at $8.99. That was not a 1 minute to make a new high, but I was expecting this type of move, and I missed it. See, I got in, I got out, and then I was 1 minute too early on here. So if we're talking like recognition, pattern recognition, I think I nailed that. Execution was a failure because I missed, even with 50 cents a share. That's 16% right there, or not 50 cents a share. With 50 shares from 937 to 10, that would have been an excellent trade. Anyways, I digress. Took the 1 minute to make a new high here again. Perfect entry and exit because that ended up being a fake breakout. I got out at 1086 and it topped out at, looks like, 1093. So I went 3 for 3 on pre-market, and it reminded me also, once I made that decision, I was like, I'm going to get up in the morning, I'm going to trade that pre-market. Oh, look at that. And I logged off in perfect time. Look at that. MACD, green, 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 green. Nasty, nasty, nasty. And then that's all she wrote. And then we're at the market open and we're stuck with this trash. So when I was trading this, it reminded me what it's like to actually trade momentum, because trading the stock market is hard. But when you're in a trade that's working in your favor, like right from the jump, it 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 feels right. You know what I mean? I don't want to say it feels easy because it's not easy. Trading is not easy. And as you've seen in the last 168 days, it's not easy. We've gone through many of emotional roller coasters that have affected my P&L, and many decisions have been made and changed, and round it goes. But this entry felt easy, immediate green. This entry felt easy, immediate green. This entry would have felt fantastic. This entry felt easy, immediate green. And that's what happens when you trade the front side. That's what happens when I trade the front side. So when I'm sitting here and I'm fighting these stocks that are sitting down here like this doesn't seem easy. It doesn't feel easy. And when I'm in the trade, I'm fighting with myself. Is it going to get another penny? Is it going to get 5 pennies? You know, that should not be the case. Should not be trading that. So I think I'm going to, and I understand it's a small green, whatever I traded. What is it? I understand. Oh, this also did not have any news, which is another reason why I was skeptical in using such small share size. So, but yeah, I mean, it felt right. It felt right. It felt much easier than trading the stock market open. I don't know if I'll be able to do that every day, and I'm kind of a creature of habit. So if I'm not able to get in a routine to do the same thing every day, I get a little flustered. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of it. Now I need to test my hotkeys on the pre-market on this computer, because if this is the case, then I might need to be traveling home with this computer, because this is really this is my most powerful computer I have right here. I'm gonna try the hotkey here. I also changed the hotkeys to where it's like left arrow buy, right arrow sell. So shift, left arrow, shift, right arrow. So it's just like, ooh, baby. I love it. All right. So let's cut the share size down pretty significantly to test this here. And let's try to test this before the market opens. I don't necessarily want to absolutely take a L here, but I don't have kind of too much of a choice. I only have 6 minutes. Let's try that here. All right, that worked for 10 shares. And let's try the sell. Hey, it worked. It worked, and it felt great. So that's good. That's good. So, okay, we're capable of trading pre-market now. Now I got to carry this laptop around everywhere. It's a very heavy laptop too. All right, so stock market opens in 5 minutes. I have maybe 1 trade left of buying power, so let's see if we can get a little something. You know what? I might be able to use that same hotkey since it's day plus. Ooh, wouldn't that be a treat? I think I can. I got day plus in there. It should be the exact. Oh, no. The only reason why I can't do that is it won't have my automatic sell trigger. That's right. I remember now. New Kids on the Block had a bunch of hits. Chinese food makes me sick. I think it's fly when the girls stop by for the summer. All right, bank holiday is really throwing off us cash day traders, eh? I'm kind of going to hope for a panic flush down. I got to figure out how many shares I could take. Oh, this is not fun. I don't like trying to figure out how many shares I can take. Just like firing. Shooter's got to shoot, baby. Not a lot. Not a lot. So... Okay, so I'm gonna have to adjust my size on my hotkeys then. Shift U. It's gonna have to go to 100, I guess. Okay. This is what I mean now, because now MACD is not positive. MACD is not positive on the two things that are at least somewhat decent of a setup. Oh. See what happens when y'all wake me up so early? Got like a 10-cent spread here on STI. Says Trump cools rhetoric on China. Oh baby, and the SPY's up almost $10. New kids on the block and a bunch of hits. And there's the bell. Okay, it's 1 minute to make a new high. Also opening surge. Only have one trade, so that one trade would have been fantastic, son. MACD wasn't there though, so I gotta stick to the plan. Okay. Oh baby. How many shares can I take on this? Oh man, things cooking right now? Alright, we got turquoise front side over here. We got this break. No, don't want that. Let's get back here. New minute. EMA at 37. Yeah, that broke. Small sellers 121. Okay, this will probably be a short video today based on this type of action. Go baby. Hit your head on 366 and come back to EMA. There's 61. There's 65, 60, no love through 66. Oh, there's 66, small seller at 69. 66, come on back to VWAP. Come back to VWAP, come on. 66, 65, 61. STI on a pretty wicked set of candles there. Front side, turquoise front side. 44 VWAP EMA. Nice recovery. Finally, we have like a $3 stock moving, but unfortunately, I don't have very much cheddar to play with. Small seller, 85. Is that pre-market high already? No, that's not pre-market high. Halt down, STI almost. Trying to lock it in. Yo, this thing needs a pullback. ELBM, you need a pullback here, bud. STI halted down. ELBM, what is the news here anyways? Doesn't have news. Okay, I don't feel great about that. Seller 86, there's 85, there's 83 on the bid, 82 on the bid, 81 on the bid, back to 82, 75. Ten seconds until a new minute. Whoa. Hitting its head on 4 now. There's 4. And not super convincing. Back to 4. Let's see if it goes. 401, 401. There's 48. Back to 404, 403. 420s. Gotta find an entry on here somewhere. My share size is getting lower and lower. Missed that. Ross would call that a micro pullback. And I think the boys at what's it called? Mighty Stocks and what's the other one? What's the other one? Come on. What's the other one? The Trade Like a Pro guy would call that a 3-bar play. Ross kind of confuses me because at one point he called the micro pullback that was a pullback within the same candle, basically only seen on level 2. Now he refers to that as almost like a micro pullback after the 1 minute. Yo, this could... No news got me skeptical. I don't want to get in up here. It's already kind of extended, so... It's still on the turquoise front side. That's fantastic. $450 would be the same as what just happened. $30 seconds until a new minute. Trying for this break. It's buzzing. 2, 1, new minute. Half off already. Small green trade. Ooh, small buyers. 71. There's 80. Small buyers, 70. We got a moving average coming up on, no, not really. It's at 655, that's way off. Pre-market high, 534. STI back open. Sellers at 5. There's a break of 5. Gotta calculate again how many shares I could take. This thing's above the upper band of VWAP here. This could get wild. Possible halt up, 532. Bear trap, STI. Range bound though. Halt it up. All right, so halt it up. So we don't have news. Let's check the short float. Short float 12.49%. So, okay. Run through some scenarios in my head. So, we don't have news. Stock is halted up. Either bears could pile on knowing that this is extended, and it doesn't have news, or, well, it's the first halt up, so could have a little bit of space to go. You never know what can happen with the stock, but I always want to kind of trade on the side of caution, I guess. So the fact that it doesn't have news, or at least no news that I'm seeing, has me skeptical, a little worried. Don't want to get caught in a run up and just an absolute flush down. And then even worse, get stuck in a halt down. We got about 2 minutes and 50 seconds until the stock opens. That was a clean move there. 390 to 457. It's a bummer. We finally have a stock within our range that's trading very nice, beautiful front side. But it's a bank holiday, so we don't have hardly any cheddar to play with. A minute 30 till stock market opens. Not the stock market. A minute 30 until ELBM opens. See if this dude hops through this window again. Nope, door works now. One minute. Either I'm tripping or it's showing the same spot resumption, which is not a great sign for bulls. I guess it'd be it's a nice line in the sand right there. If it dips below, creates a nice wick, and then blows through 534, that'd be a good entry point for me. 534 if it dips below. 450 EMA also would be a nice treat. I don't know if I really want to play the dip off level 2 time of sales, but we'll see. Game time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, try the dip and rip, didn't work. Oh, don't do it. How many shares? Oh, I got another trade in me. New minute. Whoa, that's not great. Halt down 401. No news. I'm not taking EMA. No news. No news. No news. Halt down 388 now. VWAP 366. That's a pretty wicked set of candles there. EMA like 350. No, 450. Halt down 373 now. That's tough. 365 halt down. take this over 4, bear trap maybe. MACD has rolled over. But I'll risk like a few cents if I got it. 8 seconds till a new minute. Can use VWAP there as the base, 390, or as a sell, I guess. Target EMA would be a treat, 431. Okay, maybe not a great sign. Trying to take half, not getting filled. Just take it there. All right. I am officially all out of Cheddar Bob. Up $31.36. So there's EMA. Nice. This gets through EMA. This might have a party. This might have a party. 20% back to highs. Go, baby. Do it for the people. I don't have any money left, but you can do it for the people. Again, small share size today because of the bank holiday, and I used some trades pre-market for a change. So I'd like to do that a little bit more. This is the bulk of, well, I guess it's about equal. So traded front side here, I'm happy with it, but I'm out of here. Oh, this is not front side. This is not front side. This was not front side. Spread love, be good to each other. Drop a comment, drop a like. Let me know how y'all did today. Let me know what y'all think about that pre-market. I'm out of here. Peace.